back to Terrell's Tarot, and I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. I'm going to try to regularly upload. I hope everyone, enjoyed their New Year's because by the time this uploads, it should be either New Year's Day or this January the 2nd, but I hope everyone enjoyed their New Year's Day. Today I'm doing a reading on YG's new boy group. Um, a subscriber requested this a minute ago, and I apologize for being a little bit absent on responding. I had a lot going on in my life, but I am here to dedicate fully my attention on you guys. And to all people, I know it's not a lot of subscribers, but still thank you to those who have subscribed and watch my videos and comment and just say that you like the readings. I really appreciate it. I love all the love and positivity that you guys give, and your feedback really truly matters. And if you have any readings, please feel free to request. I will try my best to get through all of them. I have literally a list of a bunch of readings that you guys have requested, and I will be getting to them, and they will be done by the end of this month or within the next 2 months. But yes, so today we're doing a reading on the boy group, YG's new boy group. Apparently they're having a new boy group come out, and yeah, so I'm gonna shuffle some cards on how will their debut go, and I'll also pull an oracle card of like the overall energy. So let's get started. Guardian angels, what is the energy that's gonna be on YG's new boy group? Ooh. We have the High Priestess. I also got the tarot deck that has the meanings on. It kind of helps, the subscribers understand, because a lot of people don't understand the meaning of tarots. So I chose this deck for you guys. We have the Devil's card. Uh-oh. And then we have, let's see. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's okay. So yeah, we have that. Move this down just a tiny bit for you guys so you guys can see a little bit more. Pull 3 more for you guys, just so we can see their overall energy. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Then this one will kind of come out. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. One more, and then I'll get into the reading. Oops, that's 2 cards. Okay, I think this came out in reverse. And then this one came out in reverse. This is going to be an extra card. But yeah, so. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card in reverse. So this is very interesting. So I'm going to start with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this group can be very, very intelligent, very a full group of intellectuals. They can also be a little bit introverted too. They're probably not really extroverted. There's also youthfulness about them too, but the older members are probably going to stand out in this group. They're probably going to be very wise, very kind, very philosophical. They're probably going to be very, unique in a way of nature. They're probably going to have very unique talents, and there's something about a way of speaking that's coming through with this group on how they speak to each other and how they speak to their fans. The Page of Pentacles in reverse for their debut. There could be a lack of planning on YG's part. So this means it could be rushed. their debut could be rushed for some reason, or there's something that's going on behind the scenes that's not really finished and they just throw it together last minute, and it's going to be seen very lazy. There's not going to be enough time because there's not really enough time and effort being put in. Like someone's probably telling them like, hey, we should just probably delay the debut for a little bit longer so we can get everything ready. And someone's probably like, no, like probably a man, probably YG himself, I don't know, is probably telling them, no, I want them to debut this time at this time only, and I don't care. And some people are like probably shaking their heads like, well, they're not really ready to debut, but he's still going to do it anyways. And again, we have the Devil's card and the Page of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there's some manipulation going on. YG, or a very powerful man, is probably, telling them that, hey, you guys can debut, and, you know, misleading them to think that they're ready to debut when they're probably not. So someone's either manipulating the members or the staff. A staff could be either being manipulated by someone higher up in the company telling them that, hey, everything's probably ready, set. In reality, it's not. So yeah, there can be this can be a very rushed debut, and it's going to and the fans are going to reflect on that. Their reaction is going to be not really positive from what I'm seeing. A lot of fans are probably going to be like, okay, so this doesn't seem like something new, um, from YG, considering the things that he has done with his previous groups in the past. So it seems like with this new boy group, there is a lot of potential, but it's going to be wasted a little bit because he really just wants to make money. He really wants to make money. And with the, you know, with the Six of Swords and, reverse, it also talks about someone who just doesn't want to give up their stubborn ways, who doesn't want, you know, to clear and open their mind to things that are, new and positive, and just like broadening their perspective. So it's either YG is probably rushing him because he really wants to debut this boy group out of damage control, because it really seems like that. Seems like he really wants to not damage his reputation, but it's going to damage his reputation because it's not going to be well received. And the Temperance in reverse, yeah, a lot of people are going to feel really iffy about this group. They're going to be side-eyeing them a little bit about the promotion, and also YG Entertainment mainly. They're going to be why it doesn't, something is going to be off. Like probably the music production is not going to be good, the sets, probably the lack of promotion. I really think that for this group, I really think it's going to be the lack of promotion, because there's a sense of not showing the world its full potential with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups talks about fulfillment. It talks about being happy, being content with everything, and it's showing the world it, like everyone can see that you're happy with others. That in reverse talks about the opposite. It talks about somebody who is, trying to, find happiness, but they get let down a lot, you know. So it really seems like YG is probably not really caring enough about this group. So it doesn't really look good. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards and I will see you guys then. But that's all I have for the tarot version of this. Maybe the oracle card, I'm gonna pull some oracle cards to see what guardian angels like advice, that they can give for this group to overcome this challenge. Because from the looks of the cards, it is a very big challenge, an unfortunate one at least, because the company is not going to really be taking them serious for some reason, especially YG. He's not really planning diligently for them, because there's a lot of potential in this big boy group. It could be a really big boy group. Like they have a lot to give, but YG doesn't not want, for some reason, for them to, harness that energy and, give it to the world at an appropriate time. I think what he wants to do is just probably debut them early enough, because he probably thinks that they're ready to debut when they're not. There's still a little bit things that they have to get done. And I really feel like it's probably like nothing with the members talents, because this group is very, very talented. Like they have a lot of things to give. They have a lot of, they're very smart, very calculative too. They just know a lot of things. They're very good with their mind. But I just feel like YG, when it comes to other things like probably promotions, how they're going to promote, he's probably a little bit like, like, okay, I really don't care, just debut them. I think he's trying to see how big they're going to get and then promote them based off of how they're going to get. But just by that alone, it's not going to be really reacted well, because a lot of people are going to think that this group is very, ill managed or rushed, and it's going to show in the, result of the debut. And a lot of people are not going to be happy about that. So, yeah, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for, watching to this point. And I'll see you at the oracle card version, or oracle card part of this video. Okay, see you there. Okay, hello guys. Welcome to the oracle card part of this video. So, as you guys know, I just finished the tarot part. So now we're at the oracle card part, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for this group, just some messages and, that their guardian angels, spirits have for them, and for the fans also, that you guys can give to them encouragement to overcome, this challenging debut, unfortunately. So let's pull this card. Spirit, what is some advice you have for YG's boy group regarding their debut? Oh, this one came out. Hold on. We have no strings attached. And then we have be authentic. And at the bottom of the deck, we have healthy boundaries. I don't know if you guys can see it. Healthy boundaries. So that's the first deck. I'm going to pull 4 more. Spirit, reveal through the astral deck card any overall energy that's going to be for this group. What is overall energy going to be for this group? What type of energy are they going to do? Exude. Any hints, time, dates, energy that you have for YG's boy group, Spirit? Gonna put this one. So we have 7th house, love and partnerships, and we have Mars, drive and power. Okay, that's interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 12th house, spirituality and art. So that's interesting. And then that's very interesting, to be honest. I think I know what that stands for. So now let's see what their guardian angels have, what messages they have for their Spirit. Revealed through the guardian angel tarot deck. Messages deck that you have for them. I'm so sorry about that. Spirit, revealed through the guardian angels tarot deck that you have for them. Any messages that you have, guardian angels? Let's see. Okay. We have there's nothing to worry about, and we have be honest with yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have perfect timing. See, it's something related to timing related to this debut. Okay, so we have be authentic, no strings attached. We have the seventh house, love and partnership, and then we have Mars, drive and power, and then we have nothing to worry about, and be honest with yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna read the be honest with yourself one. It says you are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Then we have be honest with yourself. We said, look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support you and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they all come to you upon angels' wings. So that's what their guardian angels are saying. They're saying, be honest with themselves, and there's nothing to worry about. So, I that probably gives me an insensitive that some of the members probably know that, you know, there's probably some fraudulent shit going on behind the scene. I'm gonna just say it, excuse me, my language. Um, but it really feels like that, you know. It really feels like, you know, YG is rushing this group because he's trying to get a check. I'm gonna just be honest. It just really seems like that. I mean, look at the way he just debuts his past 3 groups in the past span of 8 years. So that's just pretty much not a, you know, bother, and it's worrying some of the members in the group. Some of the members are kind of, you know that we're not possibly ready to debut yet. So when they debut, it's not going to be a good time, because at the end we have perfect timing at the bottom of the deck here. It said, now it's the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting in your outcome. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little tired, but yeah. So that's what they need. They need a little bit of perfect timing, but um, the thing is, I think the universe is telling them that, look, everything's gonna be all right. They might have a rocky debut, you know, it might be some very mixed signals, but I'm pretty sure the first comeback will do extremely well, and I feel like it would do very, very well, in like in the eyes of like Korea, because spirituality and art also came up at the bottom of the deck. So this group can also really tap into, you know, very creative aspects. They could be a Sagittarius rising group. They could also debut in December next year. They could also debut in spring, or they can also debut in fall, because the seventh house represents fall too. So I think this group has a lot of potential to be very big, but the company, like, I wouldn't say the company, I would just say the CEO, because it has to go through someone higher up just wants to rush it because they feel like, okay, these boys can do all of these things, then I feel like they're ready to debut. But it's really a perfect timing, perfect place, you know what I'm saying? So they really have to like really revise everything and make sure everything is perfect so they can, you know, debut, you know, successfully, because it just, from the looks of it, it seems like the company is trying to rush them. And I apologize if you guys can't see anything. I have a very small stand. I would try to invest in like a wider, more depth and better camera in the near future for you guys, because I really want to make these videos professional for you guys. But yeah, it just seems like that. But when I want to look at No Strings Attached, it seems like they something is presented to them. It's just too good to be true. Like the YG is probably telling them all these things like, hey, you know, if you guys debut, once you guys debut, you guys get to be experiencing this and that. And some of the members might be like, ooh ah, but it's not authentic. He's not being genuine. He's just saying that so he can rile them up, so they can probably debut and fuck it all up, because YG is known to do damage control, like really really bad. Like he's not really good at managing a lot of things, and this is just from what my personal research I have done on him and his scandals regarding his company. Like I don't stand any groups under his company or anything. I think they're amazing artists, but I don't stand them. But I just feel like it makes me upset when I see a person who has such a huge hand in this industry single-handedly ruin his groups, because he recently debuted a girl group and their promotion was rushed to the max and wasn't really promoted very well. And a lot of people, you know, though the song was very mixed signaled, a lot of people think they're a very powerful group. I personally think that Baby Monster is a very, very powerful girl group. But it's just the promotion was not there. It wasn't there. And I know a lot of people can argue that they're a 6-member group and stuff, and then another girl was supposed to come in. But if you can promote them 6 members and it works, promoting them with 7 members is not going to be a problem. And I feel like with this group, there's going to be something that's going to happen that's going to mess something up. And I really have a feeling it's something related to promotion. Because YG himself knows that he wants to rush this. He wants to get this out of the way because things are not going the way he plans. So he really wants to rush a lot of these debuts so he can do some sort of damage control to see if he can have a next big group. And the thing is, he has so many groups under his belt that have so much potential, but he doesn't know how to market them well and spare spaces and areas in the industry where they can thrive more authentically. That's why he needs to be more authentic with the groups he have instead of trying to rush new groups, because then they're going to blame him and be like, okay, well, it's all his fault, which it is. So that's all I have for this video regarding YG's new boy group. Overall, I can say that their debut will be interesting. I feel like it will be like a bad type of viral. Like it will go big, but for like something related to production or not, or like something related to how like they're pushed. Because a lot of people, I feel like they're going to be like, their promotion's not really good at all, or it could be also production wise too. There's something also coming with production wise, because being authentic is something that a lot of K-pop fans I have seen in the past year or so complain about when it comes to the production of a lot of songs that have come out in the recent years. They're like, there's a lot of trends, a lot of people ride the coattails of other rising groups and try to copy their sound or whatever, or remix it into their own way. But I feel like if he really wants this group to be authentic, successful, he needs to make them authentic as possible. He needs to create their own style of music that is not really associated with his brand of music, because I know he creates his own brand of music and tries to replicate that through his groups. So I feel like if he really wants this group to be big, he needs to not push a certain sound on them that's already been used over and over again. He needs to create a whole new like aesthetic and sound wise for them, because this group can easily adapt to it, but I feel like he's not really thinking about the sound and how they're promoted. I think he just wants to push them out and throw them out because he feels like he has such a big following. His company is a really big, well respected company in Korea. So I feel like he should really revise and think, okay, look, I want my group to be successful. This is what I have to do. Let's start revising everything, fact check everything, make sure everything's in order. If something's off, if something sounds too similar to another group that already pre-exists in his company, he should be like, okay, let's go and re-record that. We got time. We're in no rush. Don't rush anything. Make everything sound authentic, because if it doesn't sound authentic, people are not going to like it. Especially K-pop stans. They're not going to fuck with it if it's not authentic. So, excuse my language again, but they're not going to mess with it. That's just the truth. Like, it's very evident. Look, all the groups that have debuted in the past 5 years, half of these groups have replicated other sounds that have gone viral in the K-pop sphere and have gotten so much slack for it because it's not authentic. So that's why I'm saying, if he really wants this boy group to be big, he has to make them authentic. He has to have no strings attached. He can't rush anything. He can't like butter them all up to get their hopes high and think that they're going to debut with such this amazing concept, because from the looks of it, it seems like there's not a lot of work being put into pushing this group, because this group has a lot of potential. Nine of Cups is a lot of potential. They have a lot of talents. They have a lot of things to give to the world, but it just seems like YG's not probably looking at it from that point of view. He's probably looking at it from a financial, point of view, if you know what I mean. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in and, staying this long. I will be uploading more videos within the next couple of days. Be on the lookout for those. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and request for more. This is Terrell's Tarot. Bye.